Our next presenter is serving his fourth term in the United States Senate, representing his home state of Connecticut. He also was a Democratic candidate for vice president in 2000. Senator Joe Lieberman was first elected to the Connecticut State Senate in 1970, where he served for 10 years, 6 as Majority Leader. He served as Connecticut's Attorney General before scoring the largest political upset in the 1988 election for the United States Senate. Elected by overwhelming margins in the following 3 elections, today Senator Lieberman is 24th most senior member of the 111th Congress. He's chairman and former ranking member of the Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee, a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, and former chairman of the Democratic Leadership Council. From Connecticut, a warm Oklahoma welcome for Senator Joe Lieberman.
Thank you very much. Backstage with Mike Turpen, listening to Ty, it struck both of us that the producers of the show tonight thought we were the only two that needed a warm-up act. He was great. It is truly a delight to be here tonight to help you induct into the Oklahoma Hall of Fame my dear friend and your great former Attorney General, Mike Turpen. And incidentally, notwithstanding my current status as an independent, if there's any doubt, Mike Turpen is a Democrat. I met Mike Turpen in 1982, after we both were privileged to have been elected attorneys general of our respective states. And it didn't take me too long to realize that I had never before and would never again meet anybody quite like Mike Turpen. And I think it shows how much God loves us, that he knew we could only handle one Mike Turpen at a time here on earth. A man of true intelligence, a great passion for justice, a person who knows how to bring people together, but most of all, a person of infectious warmth and contagious optimism. Mike is something special, and it's why I'm so honored to be here tonight to participate in this honor to him. Many of us have been uplifted. You know, this is a time when too many people in our country are pessimistic about the future. And I wanted to say, in reference to the drilling references before, this guy Mike Turpen lights up a room. If the folks in the energy industry can figure out how to drill in a mic and market it, I think there's something very special here for our country. Many of us have been uplifted by Mike's reassuring mantra, "It's all good." And it is all good. And how much have we laughed at the various, what I call Turpenisms. One of my favorites is, remember, Mike says, the time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Think about that. In 2003 and 2004, I sought the Democratic nomination for president. It was the most forgettable chapter in my political career. But one thing that I will always remember is the call I made to Mike Turpen. And I said, Mike, I'm going to seek the Democratic nomination for president. Oklahoma has an early Democratic primary, and I called to ask for your support. And I started to talk to Mike about the issues I was going to run on. And he said, Joe, stop. Don't talk to me about the issues. You don't have to do that. You have a quality that I love in a candidate. And I said, what's that, Mike? You know my name. Right? Indeed, I did. Well, in our campaigning in the state, we got wonderful responses from people as we went around. We're with you, we encourage you, we think you'd make a great president. On Democratic primary day, we didn't get so many votes. And I remember afterward calling Mike, and I said, Mike, so many people were so encouraging as we ran around the state, and yet we didn't get that many votes in the primary. He said, Joe, I think all those people encouraging you were Republicans. A foreshadowing of things to come. Campaigns come and go. Policies come and go. I suppose politicians come and go. But there are some things that go on for Mike Turpen, like friendship, justice, and service. Service to causes larger than himself that have defined his life, from being district attorney to serving as attorney general, to being a leader in the Oklahoma bar, to being a leading attorney in this state, to fighting for justice for people at every level of our society, to serving at President Clinton's nomination on the board of the Kennedy Center in Washington, and right to this day, serving as president of the Lyric Theater and as a member of this state's Board of Regents. Mike is a very, very special person. Wonderful wife, Susan, 3 great children, Sean, Patrick, and Sarah. Mike is truly deserving of the honor that you have given him tonight and that he has given me in inviting me to Oklahoma, because Mike Turpen really represents in his life the best values of Oklahoma and the best values of America.